Hello, my creatures of the night. I'm King Beanie, and tonight I welcome you back to our story. It's inside your house. Tonight, we figure out what was haunting our friend, and does he escape? Only time will tell. Sit back, relax, and hopefully it's not inside your house. Out you go from the coffee table. You breathe softly, small jitters rattling your lungs. You pause a moment to brush a few fingers across your foot to get the glass out. It works, but you'll need tweezers to get the rest of those evil bits. In the kitchen, you glance about for your keys. Some pans and a dirty skillet litter the floor. The spice rack has toppled, and a feathery, hard piece of garlic powder has formed on the porcelain. You move forward towards the counter with cautious steps. From the lower level, a muted crack rises up. Something else has been shoved forcefully over. Hurry! You spot the keys. You stretch out your blood-speckled fingers and curl them around, carefully lifting them so as to not let them jingle in your grip. Another thought dawns on you and leads your hand next to the cutlery drawer. Sharp metal things rattle inside as you open it, much too loud for comfort. But you find and grab the sharpest knife there, so the noise is well worth it. A calculated risk. Having both keys and knife in your hands offers a small dose of victory, but you still need to make it down the hall, past the basement stairwell, into the garage. You peer out the corridor and hug the wall. As you walk it, you pass by the basement, quickly imagining, just for a moment, something ready to stretch out its way of the pitch. But in just a few paces, you've reached the doorway to the garage. You grasp the doorknob and pull the door open. A new sound reaches you from behind. A wet, acknowledging grunt. You turn from out of the unseen stairwell. A long, muscular neck twists toward you. Its hooves scrape into the hall. The house flashes with another stroke of lightning, giving features to its tall, amorphous shape. Its jagged horns extend outward, coiled back in a goatish curl. Leathery skin hangs down from its thick-haired body, hitting its backside in wrinkled folds. Eyes the color of muddy water. Eyes that have finally found you. And reaching out of the mottled fur, a skinless, horsey face composed of yellow, still living bone. It clicks its teeth again, sharp, waiting. Your hand does not move from the door handle. It clenches almost as tightly as the other hand, both around the knife, both trembling. The blade is no more than a paperclip compared to the thing before you, twitching its talons. One of your feet is already out the door, squeezed into the small crack of the garage. But there never was going to be a clean escape. Would never allow such a thing. The fear now settles into your legs, gasping the inside of them. It seeps into your joints, turning them into mulch. Thoughts cease altogether. In the next instant, you force yourself to move as everything else moves in rapid order. The door pulling open, hooves beating closer, a high, shrillish cackle. You squeeze into the garage, chased by hot, bestial breath, brushing up your neck and down your shoulder. You move to sweep the door closed, but 3 hellish claws slip through the gap. They hook into the thin wood, propping the entry opening against their leathery skin. It moves on to the other end, tugging angrily at the panel. You pull against it with every cord, every tendon burning into your forearm. You jam the keyring into your mouth while the other hand struggles to keep hold of the knife. The thing yips loudly. On the other end, its thick stench clings to your face. It is strong, and as the pressure from its grasp continues to climb, you know that it is winning. In one quick motion, you plunge the knife deep into the webbing of its talons. A horrible sound, much like the yowl of a gray, dying cat, brays from the other side of the door. Dark crimson blood runs down the steel and drips off in red tears. The claws retract, taking the handle with them as the door finally closes. You climb inside your car, unwilling to take another breath until the keys finally find the slot. The engine rouses to life, and all the symbols on the dash light up in green and amber. You yank the gear stick into reverse and nearly back the trunk straight into the garage door, thankfully catching yourself and clicking the opener just above your head. The door pulls open with a squeal of rollers and hinges. Even before the metal sheet comes to a stop overhead, you back out and slope down the street. Hands still shaking, you simultaneously switch the gear to drive and slam a hurt foot over the gas pedal. The car peels down the road, revving higher and higher until your house and street are out of sight completely. You look to the rear view, partially anticipating to see it back there, standing tall and upright beneath the street lamp. But there is nothing. You've done it. You've escaped. Your wide, veiny eyes find the road again as a spasm of wind nearly knocks you off course. It doesn't matter where you are going. Not right now, anyway. All that matters is getting as far away as possible. A thin laugh shivers out of you. Perhaps jovial. Perhaps just a bit manic. You slow down a little, finally allowing some calmness to penetrate through a panic. The wind still howls and sweeps over your vehicle, but as it quiets, a different sound rises. Behind it, like 2 heavy tarps flapping around. You look at the side mirrors and again at the rear view. Did you just see something? A thud sounds on the roof. You take another breath and depress the accelerator. Another chase story. The last one was vampires. Today, well, obviously it was the Jersey Devil. And looks like our hero didn't get away, did he? I'll see you next time on the Realm of Nightmares. Have a wonderful day, my creatures of the night. And peace out.